Chapter 4. The amber glow of the sun wraps the land like a comforting blanket. Though the crisp February air stifles and chokes the life from the world, there is an austere serenity. Treetops, encased in ice, catch the slumbering light and shimmer faintly. Sparrows flit between branches, nestling close to each other for warmth. A green sign, bent and frosted, hangs crooked, its faded letters barely legible in the dwindling light. Welcome to Wallingford, a great town, established 1667. The town lies in a river valley between two gently sloping hills. Nestled along the hillsides, small houses glow softly with the unmistakable warmth of electric lights. Dim street lamps flicker intermittently, casting pools of faint light over empty roads. Inside, everyone seeks refuge from the biting chill winds. Yet despite the cold, there is life here. Real life. Off Main Street, the best-lit road, runs a parallel street lined with older homes. Some stand dark and empty, stripped of any human touch. But clustered near the top of the street, a dozen well-lit houses glow warmly, their walkways shoveled and sidewalks sprinkled with salt crystals. A well-preserved street sign reads, Whittlesey Avenue. Cars and trucks crowd the road, parked bumper to bumper along most of the block. The setting sun casts a golden glow across the rooftops. At the mouth of the street, where it branches off Christian Avenue, stands a makeshift gate guarded by a small shack. Inside, an idle man sits, his jacket zipped high to his nose, eyes fixed on the road. Down the hill, a white box truck sputters black smoke as the driver shifts gears and accelerates. Approaching the gate, the man steps outside, flashlight in hand. The truck rolls to a gentle stop. The window slides down. Behind the wheel, an attractive middle-aged woman flashes a friendly smile. "Evening, Greta. You're back late tonight," the guard said with amicable concern, his main accent thick and warm. "Had to go see the boys," Greta replied. Sam insisted. "Where are the boys at?" the guard asked. "Oh, down past East Lake, catching thieves." "That's quite the way. Hope they're careful, that's nearly Africa," the man said. "Well, they've got William and Luke. They'll be all right," Greta answered confidently. "Sam must be worried with Mark being gone." "She's holding on. MJ keeps her busy," Greta said, chuckling lightly. "I'll bet he does. How's the little one?" The guard returned the friendly chuckle. "Growing inches every day, it seems. Enjoy it. These years don't last long. They're precious," the man said, reaching into the shack and flipping a switch. The gate groaned open with a rusty squeal. Martha raided the cellar, took out 4 jars of strawberry preserves from her stash, the man said with a grin. "I think she's looking to do some trading." "That stuff's like gold this time of year," Greta replied. "Indeed. You might want to see her first thing tomorrow. It won't last long," he said with a wink, waving her through the gate. "I'll do just that." Greta smiled, rolled the window up, and drove through. Greta pulled the truck into the driveway of house number 182, 3 homes in from the corner, just beyond the gate. Behind her, the guard retreated into his little shack. The house was large and tan, with a wraparound sun porch. The front steps, painted a deep chocolate brown, led up to a broad porch and into a welcoming foyer. To the left, a staircase climbed to the second floor. Straight ahead lay the kitchen, and to the right, a pair of wide double doors opened into the living room. "Mom?" a voice called from upstairs. The sound of a running bath and the playful splash of a laughing child made Greta smile as she pulled off her scarf and jacket. "It's me, Sam," she shouted back. At the top of the stairs, a young, fresh-faced woman appeared. Her hair was tied back in a sloppy bun, and her gray sweatshirt was more wet than dry. There was a comfortable beauty about her, tawny hair, fair skin, and hazel eyes brimming with anticipation. She was the very image of the girl next door. "Well?" Sam asked impatiently. "How is he?" "Good. He's good," Greta replied. "You saw him?" "Well, no. But I talked to Luke. He said he's good," Greta said. Sam's eyes dimmed slightly and she nodded. A burst of splashing from the bathroom drew both their attention. "How's my baby butt?" Greta called, leaning casually against the railing at the bottom of the stairs. "Oh, come see. You'll love this," Sam said, trying and failing to suppress a smile. Greta shook her head, grinning. "What did he do now?" "Oh, no, just come see," Sam said through a laugh. Inside the spacious bathroom sat a large vintage porcelain bathtub, Victorian in style, with claw feet and graceful curves. The wallpaper shimmered in a zigzag pattern of metallic silver, interlaced with frosted highlights that caught the light. In the tub, a toddler splashed gleefully. His face, hands, and chest were covered in black marker. He had drawn all over himself. Several soapy rags floated nearby, stained with streaks of black, clear evidence of an ongoing but losing battle to scrub him clean. "Oh my God," Greta said, laughing from deep in her belly. "Is that magic marker?" She looked into Sam's eyes, and for a flicker of a moment, she was somewhere else, caught in a memory of a muddy little girl coming in from a summer rainstorm. "It's not coming off," Sam said, exasperated. "Soap won't do it, my love. You've got to use alcohol." Greta stepped into the hallway and returned with a nearly empty bottle of rubbing alcohol from the closet. "Try this," she said, handing it over. Sam dabbed a little alcohol onto a rag and gently cleaned MJ's tiny arm. He had his father's blue eyes and his mother's tawny hair, the same fair complexion. The black marker came off much more easily now, fading in wet, soapy streaks. Greta knelt beside the tub, lowering herself next to Sam, and rubbed slow circles on her daughter's back. Sam glanced over and caught her mother gazing at her, not just looking, but seeing her, lost in an ocean of memory. Without a word, Sam leaned her head sideways until it rested on Greta's shoulder. "I love you, Mom," she whispered. Greta kissed the crown of her head, just as she had done when Sam was small. "I love you too, angel face, as big as the sun." The old ritual stirred warmth in Sam's chest. Her mother used to compare her love to enormous things, bigger than the house, bigger than the moon, bigger than the sun. The warmth of the moment stretched out, timeless and golden, until MJ stood up abruptly in the tub, gripping himself with both hands. "Oh," he announced. "I got a poopy."